How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the Taco TikTok channel. My bad, I haven't posted in a long time. I've been busy with school, but I'm done with school now, so I'm back at it. So here is the holiday gift guide for mid-range and budget devices. I'm combining them both. I know I said in the previous video I was going to do one video for each one, but I'm just going to combine them both and make this as quick as possible. So, mid-range and budget gift guide and ideas for the holidays for 2020. Let's get right into it. Alright, so for mid-range, it is a little expensive. It's about $100. That's what I'm thinking is mid-range, and my flagship budget, like super expensive one, was like way over $100. So that's why I'm saying mid-range is $100, solid middle. But yeah, just keep that in mind. So the first one I recommend is a smart home device that is an assistant. So that be an Alexa, a Google Home, or a HomePod if you guys use, or if you know someone who uses the Apple ecosystem. So preferably, I prefer or recommend the Alexa or the Google Assistant. So for the Google Assistant, I personally use this one. So I've been using this one since like 2017, maybe 2018. It's been a while. I've had it for a while, and I love the Google Assistant. It's so useful for so many different things. But I definitely recommend it. Right now, I think you should probably get the Nest Audio or the Nest Hub. The Nest Hub has a screen. The Nest Audio is just all a speaker like this one. I kind of want to upgrade to the Nest Hub, but I'm still waiting on it, but we'll see. But definitely the Nest Hub or Nest Audio for Google. And Alexa, I think there's the Echo, and there's the Echo Mini, or Echo. There's the Echo Show if you want the screen. There's different ones, and they all range from like $20 to up to like $100. So you can find one that's perfect for your budget to give to someone else, or if you know someone who needs more, get them the one that you think they would use the most. But definitely a smart home device assistant. They're very useful. Definitely recommend them. If you know someone who doesn't have one yet, a good tech gift would be a smart home device. The next one to go along with the smart home device is some smart strip lights or smart bulbs. So personally, I use the Philips Hue. They're very, very expensive in my opinion. They're overpriced for what they offer, but they do a dang good job in my opinion. The app is so useful. It's very easy to navigate and use, and the connecting them is super simple. Nowadays they come with Bluetooth. Before you had to use a hub like it was required. Currently I use the hub, and honestly it makes things much easier to connect, but I'm sure the Bluetooth way is just as easy as well. But Philips Hue is awesome. I use them behind my monitor. I use them on my desk, and I'm trying to get more, really put them wherever I can. Put them underneath my bed, put them in I have some cheap ones from Amazon in my closet. But if you can't afford a Philips Hue, then any other smart strip lights would be good. Just make sure you look up smart strip lights, and then somewhere in the description it should say it works with Alexa or Google Home, and then you'll be good to go. But if it doesn't, then more likely you're just going to be stuck using a controller. But I definitely recommend using the smart ones just because they're easy to set up with your smart assistant, allowing you to say, hey, or Alexa, do this or that, and it'll turn on the lights and whatnot. So I definitely recommend smart lights. Philips Hue if you can afford it. If not, just look up smart strip lights or smart bulbs, and you'll be great on that. Oh, the ones smart bulbs, I recommend Casa. I use those. I use those for my main lights, and they're pretty easy to set up, and they're inexpensive. I think like 10 or 15 bucks a piece, and you can get two of them for like 20 bucks, something like that. I don't know. They're a good deal. Find them on Amazon. They're a really good deal, and good gift as well. If they already have a smart device, get them that, or get them both, a smart device and a starting bulb. Going along with smart stuff, because I think they're just good gifts in my opinion. Smart devices are good gifts. A smart plug is also a good gift. I use one on my fan, so you can turn anything that isn't smart into a smart device. So like my fan is plugged into a smart plug, and so I just gotta tell Google to turn the fan on, and boom, it'll turn my fan on, which is very, very nice. So like at night, if I get warm during the night when I'm sleeping, I can just tell, without having to get up, I can just tell Google to turn it on. Or if I have it on and I'm cold, I can just have Google turn it off, and I'm in bed. Don't have to get up at all. Same thing with the lights. Just tell Google to do everything for you, and you just don't have to get up at all. It's so nice. So definitely recommend the smart device. Definitely recommend the bulbs and the plugs for good gifts. All right, jumping out of the smart device stuff, we're gonna jump right into the next one, which is the Xbox controller. Definitely recommend it. if they're using an Xbox or a PC because they work perfectly with a PC as well. Or also the tablet. If you're using a Samsung tablet or any Android tablet, I believe they can connect their Xbox controller as well. The PS4 one or the PS5 is good for if you know they have that console. I think you can use them on the PC as well, but personally, I love the Xbox controller. It's so nice, and I think it's the best controller I've ever used since the 360 one. But definitely an Xbox controller. Get them a controller if you know they got a console. If they game, a good solid gift, especially if you can have enough money to personalize it. Get it personalized for them. Customize the colors, do whatever you want with them, and I think it'd be a good gift. So definitely recommend a controller for them. All right, this next one is some audio. I'm gonna recommend some audio for you guys. So first one is some Galaxy Buds or AirPods if they have an Apple device. So Galaxy Buds I think are the best sounding ones and the best feature packed in my opinion, and all around the best ones as far as for Android devices. And you can use them for iPhone devices or Apple devices as well, but they don't work the best in my opinion. I've had them before on my iPhone and there were some features that they lacked, but in my opinion they're still the best all around wireless earbuds, and I definitely recommend them for anyone who's looking for, or someone who needs some. They're great for working out. I use them when I run, use them for working out. They stay in my ear perfectly fine, and you can customize the tips to make it better fit for you. I don't know. I just think they're the best ones. They come with a wireless charging case, and they're just so nice. I definitely recommend the Galaxy Buds Plus. I think they're around $100 right now. There's also the original Galaxy Buds, which you can get for $80, I think. So if you, depending on your budget, again, you can get whichever one pleases you, but definitely get the Buds Plus if you can, because they got better battery, I think better mics, and just a little bit better sounding maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but I do know that the battery and the mic input is a lot better, so definitely recommend the Galaxy Buds. All right, and these last two are kind of hand in hand. It's the fast wireless charger. If you can find it from Samsung, it's like $75, I think. It's a nice device to have for anyone who has a high-end flagship and has wireless charging. A smart wireless charger would be really nice for them, because I don't know about you guys, but I personally really like wireless charging. It's one of the most useful features, in my opinion, on a smartphone. It's just so easy at night to just plop it on the wireless charger without having to worry about it. I have the old one, I think wireless charging 2.0. I think it's like 9 watts of wireless charging. It's good enough for me because I just plop it up at night, and I turn off fast wireless charging just because, again, I don't want to degrade the battery, so I turn that part off. So any wireless charger I think is a good device for anyone. There's also the ones that come with duo one, like the trio one. Trio one's pretty cool too. Any wireless charger, in my opinion, would be really good for someone, because I think they add a nice little bonus for someone to charge who has a nice flagship. So nice gift right there is a wireless charger. This next one is jumping a little bit right into the budget range. It's around $50, I think. You can probably find it under $50 easily. It's a 45-watt charger, like the brick, because nowadays they're not included in most devices. That even includes Samsung devices who don't even come with a brick, but it's like the 25-watt or maybe even the 15-watt charger. So if you know someone who has any device, like the app, like an iPhone or a Samsung, whatever, get them a 45-watt charger. I think that'd be very useful. They'll thank you later, because it will help them charge their device a lot quicker. So definitely recommend a 45-watt charger as a good gift. That's a very good gift. All right, so now we're going to be jumping into budget. Budget is around I don't know, less than $50, maybe around $20, maybe around $10. Things can vary in this range. Anything that's budget, and might even be stocking stuffers. I don't know, but yeah, that's budget for you. Let's get right into the first one. So the first one, come on, this one is the best one in my opinion. Tiles. If you don't know what tiles are, they're trackers so that you don't lose your stuff. The best one is the keys one. If you know anyone who's ever lost their keys, buy them a tile. I literally was going to give one to my sister for Christmas, but then she lost her key on her birthday, so I gave it to her for her birthday instead, because I was like, you don't want to lose your key again, so here's a tile. But they're so useful. There's a slim one, which you can use to put into a wallet, a backpack, or wherever. There's the mate, which is the key one, and then there's the sticker, which you can just stick on pretty much anything else that you can't hold a slim or a mate. And the sticker I use for my Galaxy Buds, I'm sure you guys have seen those on my videos before. I just plop it on the case, because you might lose the case and then you lost your buds. I know you might fear of losing the buds, but I sometimes lose the actual case. So I put the tile on it, and I never lose them again. So definitely a good device. And they range. There's different combos you can get. You can get them single, like the single tile, the single slim, or a single sticker. Or you can get different combos and they have all different ones in there. Whichever one you can afford, there's a variety of them. Just look up tile at Best Buy or on Amazon, and you'll see the different packs that they come in. And whichever one fits your budget, definitely go for it. They range anywhere from like $20 up to like $75 again, depending on which combo you get. But I definitely recommend them as a good gift. Oh, perfect. They're gonna be lifesavers. They're gonna thank you later. This next one is cables. So what I mean by that, I mean like USB Type-C, Lightning, micro USB, phone charging cables, because we all either break them, lose them, or we just need more because we plop them. Everyone want to keep one in our car, in our backpack, on our desk, or whatever. And so we need extra cables sometimes. So it's always good to have that. So I definitely recommend a bunch of cables, giving them cables. You can get them cheap for like $10 on Amazon. So give someone some cables, and they'll definitely enjoy that because, again, everyone needs them and they always wear off eventually. So definitely recommend some charging cables. This next one, it fits right around budget. A little bit, might be over a budget if you get like a high-end one, a power bank. A portable power bank is one of the most useful things anyone can have. I mean, nowadays, most phones last all day, but these are good to have, like a small one. Don't get like a super big one. A small one for when you're out hiking or out for a walk, or just keep in your car or something, or in your backpack, in your purse. And this will be great for someone who, might accidentally forget to charge their phone, and they have this battery pack with them in their car or in their purse, and boom, they can just charge their phone wherever they are. And it's one of the most useful things, and honestly, maybe even a lifesaver type thing. So I definitely recommend a power bank. I personally recommend the Anchor ones, or a Alki one. Those are really good. I've used those both before, and they both worked perfectly fine. There's also different kinds of, like, the ones with different features. There's some that have like fast charging, some that come with a bunch of extra ports so you can charge more than one item. But again, depending on your budget, you can find a variety of them online. So look it up on Amazon, look it up on Best Buy. You'll find a bunch of different ones that you can definitely afford based on your budget and based off what your gift receivers needs. So definitely a good gift. So this next one is a smart streaming device. So if you know anyone who has an old-fashioned TV that's not smart, you can easily make their TV smart by buying them a streaming device. So there's the Roku ones, there's the Google Chromecast, and there's even Apple TV now. There's a bunch of different ones, but I recommend Roku. Roku, I think, is the best one in my opinion because it's not like, there's also the Amazon Fire Stick. But the reason I recommend Roku is because it's not like, like Amazon, which is like it pushes for all the Amazon stuff, like Amazon Prime Video, Amazon Prime Music, and all that. And then like there's the Google one, which pushes a bunch of Google stuff on you. Roku, on the other hand, is like smack in the middle, like doesn't care. It just provides you with everything, whether that be Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube, Hulu, everything. It gives you everything, and you can even like cache your screen to it. It's awesome. I personally recommend it. I like the controller that it has, and it's easy to set up. And there's different ones. Again, there's the one that's just HD, which is like $20, and there's the one you can get for 4K. It's like 30 or more, or there's other ones for like $50. I don't know. There's different ones. I recommend the ones that's like either, if you know they have a 4K TV, get them the one that's 4K. It's like $30. If they don't, if they have a 1080p TV, just get them the $20 one. That's just works just as fine as the 4K one, just different video output. But a smart streaming device is really nice and really handy. Sometimes you don't think you need a smart TV until you try the streaming device, and then you're like, next time I'm getting a smart TV. Although nowadays most TVs are smart, but yeah, a smart streaming device is a good way to get someone started into that streaming services. This next one is for the phones again. This one is a case. We all need cases here and there. So if you know someone who always drops their phone and doesn't like to wear a case on their phone, then obviously they're dumb for not doing that. But get them a case. Get them a phone case. If you know what phone they got, just get them a phone case. Also, they go through a lot of wear and tear. So maybe they have one that's all used up and they could use a new one. Get them one. Add screen protectors to that too. They're like $10, maybe $6. A nice screen protector for them to use on their phone. Just a solid, good idea for them so that they can keep their phone safe and this won't break the bank. You can get cases for like $10, maybe even $5 on Amazon, $20, depending on which one you get. the one I recommend is Spigen. Spigen is such a good case company. I love their it's comfortable, they're good quality, and they just last a good amount of time. And I use the clear ones, but they yellow up after a while, and that's because it's a clear one, and those happen to pretty much all the cases that are clear. But otherwise, I think they're good cases in my opinion. So get a case for them. And lastly, this one is two different ones. Is a hub for the computer or for an Android tablet. So this is a USB Type-C hub that I use for my Android tablet. It's like 20 bucks, maybe 30 bucks. It gives you a bunch of different ports. Gives you a headphone jack, USB-A, micro USB or micro SD, and then SD card reader. It's a little hub that converts one port into a bunch of different ports, and I think it's very useful when using it for whether it can be a smartphone, a tablet, or I think that's pretty much the best that you can use it for. It just gives you so many different ports and makes your portable device into a almost like a laptop, even though it really isn't. But it's still a nice little device to give to someone who has a USB Type-C powered device. I definitely recommend it for them. They'll be like, "Whoa, this is so cool! I didn't think I needed this." I promise you, they'll really enjoy it. And then this next one is kind of the same thing. It's a hub for a computer, so it's a USB 3.0 plug-in. You plug it into your computer, and it gives you more USB 3.0s. The reason I have one is because I used up all of them in the back, so I just plugged one into the back, and then I have a bunch more in the front now, so I can plug more stuff in, because you never know when you're going to need more stuff to plug in, and it just adds more and more ports to your computer. So definitely recommend them. They're very useful, and they're inexpensive, like 20, maybe $30 at most. So you can find them at different prices. I'll link the one that I have down below. And also, I'll try to link everything that I'm talking about here. It's really difficult because of all the different packs you can get. So I'll probably just link like a Amazon search to what I'm talking about, and then you can browse to the different ones that are available. Anyways, that's been it. Hope you guys got some ideas out of this. Hope you guys saved some money with some ideas I gave you, and also are able to get some good gifts for your loved ones and family members. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm glad to be back, and peace out.